Let's begin the setup guide with the installation of the gateway. It's easily identified by the distinctive network connector on the left side and the micro USB port on the right side. In addition to that, we need two other things that are supplied in the package. First, the micro USB power supply. One end has the connector for your local power outlet. In this case, it's the model for Germany. On the other end, it has the micro USB connector. The second one is the network cable. As you can see, it has the identical standard network jacks on both ends. To set up the gateway, we will connect the micro USB connector to the port on the right side and take one end of the network cable and connect it to the network connector on the left side. Just like the transmitter, the gateway can be mounted to the wall for better visibility. After we attached it, we will now take the micro USB power supply and plug it into our power outlet. The other end of the network cable will be connected to your internet router. Now your hardware installation is already finished and we can proceed with the installation of the transmitter with a mechanical doorbell chime. As first step, we open up the casing and loosen up the screws on the two connection terminals, which are used to connect it to 8 to 24 volts alternating current. Now we can use the supplied wires and additionally connect them to the terminals to make it possible to connect the transmitter to the doorbell chime. A mechanical doorbell chime often has weakened points in the casing, designed to make cutouts easy. We chose to make a small cutout since it's big enough to let the two wires pass through it. To spare yourself from unnecessary drilling, you can lay the wires on top of the wall and directly mount the transmitter below the doorbell chime. Of course, you can mount it at other locations, here for example on top of the doorbell chime. To do so, you just lay the wires through the casing to the top, and just like we did at the bottom side, you lay the wires through the small cutout. Here you can easily mount the transmitter to your wall. For the purpose of this video, we decided to show you how the wiring would look like if you lay those wires through a wall. As you already expected, we are going to lay the wires through the hole at the top right of the screen. On the back of the transmitter we can see 4 connectors. The 2 connectors on the right are the ones we will use right now. They are marked in for input. The other 2 on the left side are marked out for output, of course. These are used, for example, to connect other doorbell chimes. Of course, you can move the mechanical doorbell chime entirely if you want to and only use the mydbell transmitter. The choice is yours. Let's move on to an intercom system. First, we need to find out if your system is compatible. If you already have a mechanical doorbell chime connected to your intercom, you can be sure that our transmitter can be used. In any of the other cases, you should contact your manufacturer if you can connect a mechanical doorbell chime to it. Let's take a look at this system by the manufacturer named Ritto. Opened up, we can see the circuit board that takes care of all the intercom functions. Above it, we see an additional module. Ritto calls it the ringing relay. Modules like this can be found for most intercom systems, but are often named differently. For example, the manufacturer Ziedler calls these modules accessory ringing relays. At first, the wiring might look complex, but looking at it in detail, you can see that the additional module is connected by just 2 wires to the main circuit board. One going from contact 13 on the additional module to the contact 13 on the main circuit board, and the other one going from the contact that's marked 14/15 to either 14 or 15, depending on which you have on your other board. The other 2 free contacts are marked 1 and 2, can now be used to switch the power for mechanical doorbell and or the mydbell transmitter. For this video we decided to lay the wiring through the hole on the top right. The transmitter has 2 double contacts that are next to each other. On the right side we have the in-marked input and on the left side we have the out-marked output. The connection is made over the in-marked input contacts. After you've finished the wiring, you can mount the transmitter onto your wall if you want to, or just set it up on a plain surface. If you want to connect an additional mechanical doorbell chime, please follow these instructions. Like we just did before, we connect the transmitter using the in-marked input contacts. Now we can connect the 2 additional wires to the outmarked output contacts. The other end of those wires will be connected to the mechanical doorbell chime. Since the sole purpose of this video is to show how the wiring is done, we decided to lay the wires visible in front of the demonstration board. We want to apologize for the appearance.